Hey folks, it's Emma, and if you don't already know me, I have had a YouTube channel for like 10 years, and I create content about Tourette syndrome and also my life with Tourette syndrome, and also content about the co-occurring disorders that go along with Tourette syndrome, and just other random things sometimes, and all that jazz. So things are pretty cool over here. Folks, we have a good time. Today we shall be sifting through the wild world that is Reddit and reacting to Tourette syndrome content. Originally, I wanted to do some of the top posts of the month on r/Tourette's, but then I realized that a lot of them, when I was sifting through it, are just a lot of blocks of text. And I didn't think that would be super interesting to react to. So I decided, okay, we'll react to some of the top posts from the last month and some of the top posts from the last year. So anyway, let's just get into it. Let's react to some Reddit freaking Tourette syndrome content posts. Here we go. I mean, okay, I will say that I have never experienced this type of tic wherein my arms do the worm. Well, that's not the worm, is it, Emma? That is, in fact, the wave, or something of the sort. But, I feel you, dude. I totally feel you, bro. I get the sentiment. I truly do. I truly get the sentiment. On to the next. No. Okay. I think I've seen this before. And I don't know why it just gets to me so much. I love it. Okay, I love it. I think it's a pure work of art. I think it's chef's kiss at its finest. Chef's smooch, really. Tourette syndrome symptoms iceberg, vocal tics, motor tics, the basics of Tourette syndrome. And then simply having a large badonkadonk. If you don't know what this is supposed to be, usually there's a really informative and educational picture that is of an iceberg, and it shows at what other people see is the vocal tics and the motor tics along with Tourette syndrome, and then below the surface is stuff like comorbid disorders, rage attacks, stuff like that. But then we get this masterpiece when someone decides to tell the truth that we all have gargantuan buttocks. It's hard to have a dump truck, but really the Tourette community's gotta do it. I mean, that's just the thick of it, really. The thick of it? I know, I'm funny, I know. This is funny, I guess, but the thing is, at the end of the day, people with Tourette syndrome do get accused of being of a demonic nature. I have actually talked to people who have said that either they or someone that they know who tics have been recommended for an exorcism, which is, I know, sounds absolutely wild if you're a normal person who isn't ableist out of your freaking gourd, but this is funny in more of a dark humor way, I guess, because literally it does happen. People are accused of being possessed by demons at the very least. Maybe not a full-on demon. It's not hey little Billy, you're a demon. It's more hey little Billy, you got a demon in your body. That's typically what would occur. It's not very cool. What do we see here? So, this is in reference to people with Tourette's, caffeine typically sets off our tics. For me, I think because I am just indubitably, undoubtedly, inextricably addicted to caffeine at this point, it does not affect my tics very much, but I get that a lot of other people, caffeine affects their tics to a large amount, to a large effect. So, very solid meme. I'd give it a M out of M. What? Get it? Monster out of monster? It kind of almost rhymes with 10 out of 10? Yeah. I don't have to explain humor to you all. You all get that was freaking hilarious. Anyway. Okay, I was reading this in my head, and honestly, anytime I can't look at this very long, because anytime I read the word whistle or hear someone whistle, it makes me whistle. Yeah, it sets it off very much so. There's definitely some tics or sounds or movements, even if it's not someone ticking, even if it's just someone who doesn't have Tourette's whistling, if I hear them whistling, that will usually trigger me to whistle, more than other tics get triggered. Yeah, you guys can look at that meme. You guys can look at that one. Tell me what you think about that one. All right, let's move on. Okay, this is because of the statistic. 1 in 100 people have Tourette syndrome. Where in the hell are you guys? Okay, well, here's the thing about this one is that I'm pretty sure that the statistic is TS or a tic disorder. It's not always Tourette syndrome. So it could be that the 1 person in 100 is simply experiencing like tics. It's not always like complex enough to the point where it's Tourette syndrome. So if we're gonna dissect the meme, I mean, like, it's not like technically completely right. So it's funny. It's funny nonetheless. It's a knee slapper. Let me get my knee up. There we go. Slap that knee for you. Slap that knee real good. Oh God, yeah. Okay, so like the thing about life with tics, the thing about life is that, you know, situations can be uncomfortable because you're ticking, and then also like holding in tics is really uncomfortable. Like, it sucks. So it sometimes at the end of the day, like, no matter what situation you're in and no matter what choice you make, you're gonna be uncomfortable. Like, whether you decide to try to like hold it in and suppress for like, you know, however long you can. For me, it's typically a few seconds, and then I just let it out anyway, because, you know, I have to tick. It's always gonna be uncomfortable. I don't know what to tell you, folks. No way around it. No way around it. So, back to the big screen. That was really fun. I enjoyed looking through those posts. That was a good time. I've made some Tourette syndrome like memes myself about like I think I've made one about like echolalia or like just echo phenomena in general, and I've made one about like new tics and stuff like that. I don't know, like I'm a meme connoisseur myself, so yeah. But anyway, r/Tourette's, very cool place. I haven't been on Reddit a lot very recently, as in not very much in the past year. So a lot of these posts pretty much all of these posts were very new to me. So, because I just haven't been a very avid Reddit user. I don't know what's happened. Well, that's all for now, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please comment what your favorite, pretty much all of them were memes. So please comment what your favorite meme was below. And I'll check you later next time. Keep advocating for Tourette syndrome, and thanks, Twitches. Bye! I always cover the camera, and now I'm too far away from it.